Hello there, Leo. This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot with a general love reading for the week of June 1st. If you would like to order your own private reading, all of my information is down below. So, a lot of you have just gone through a breakup, and I have a feeling it was an on again, off again kind of situation. This time it's finally over, and your person is definitely grieving your loss and the loss of this relationship. I think they realized way too late that it was, important, it was special to them. But we'll get into that in a minute. We're going to look at the energy from the bottom of the deck, current situation, you, them, the outcome, and some advice. Okay. So we have the Nine of Wands in reverse along with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So aces are new beginnings, fresh starts. In the reverse position, there is no new beginning here. It's ended. And that's echoed with the Nine of Wands here in reverse. This is in the upright position. You're still holding on even though things are bad, even though things aren't going your way. You're still waging the war. And when this one comes up, you've surrendered. You're not going to do this anymore. It's not serving your higher good. It's not making you happy. So it's definitely time to move on. All right, let's take a look. We have the present situation, which is the Nine of Swords, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. One or both of you is thinking about this relationship, putting it into context, worrying about some things. This one comes up a lot when you're ruminating, when you're up late at night thinking about things, not able to let it go. But with that Eight of Pentacles here in reverse, you're not working on it anymore. It's time to put it to bed and to move past it. I think you realize that even though you don't necessarily want to give up completely on it. You want to think about it a little bit more and put it into context. You're still in the process of healing, in other words. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is that start of a new cycle. With the Four of Pentacles, you're going to move forward. You're going to find your passion again, but you're going to be a little bit hesitant. The Four of Pentacles, keeping things to yourself, your emotions to yourself, being a little guarded with people, which is only natural if you've had a bad breakup. You are still trying to, get your equilibrium back. It's hard to learn to trust people again. So you will be finding your passion, whether that is a new person or maybe just being passionate about time with your friends and family, your hobbies, that kind of thing. Things to make yourself happy, basically. So we have the Page of Swords along with the Five of Swords. So you may be, or they may be watching you and you're watching them on social media and maybe even having like little squabbles with that Five of Swords. Or this could just mean you trying to get some information. Maybe you didn't have the whole picture and you just want to know what happened, what went down. There's definitely an energy of trying to figure something out, getting a hold of some information here. The Five of Swords is sometimes saying things that you can't take back. You may realize that this is the end, so you're just going to lay it all out on the line for this person. Let them know exactly what they did, what you think about them. And here we have the Three of Swords, which is that broken heart, dealing with that pain, but also the Queen of Cups, which is healing energy. It's water energy. It's getting in touch with that intuition of yours. It's wallowing in those emotions a little bit. Sometimes we're very quick to put everything away and try to move on and move to the next thing, but we need to wallow a little bit and make sense of it. Feel all the feels until you find that you have that balance back again. So this is good energy. It's getting past this heartache. Now let's look at your person. So we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. This may have been someone who was a bit slutty, let's put it that way. They enjoyed flirting or maybe even doing other things with other people. But then there's that Ten of Swords. I think when you just walked out, they weren't expecting it. There's a pain here. Maybe you even caught them doing something that they shouldn't do. But there's a lot of pain. There's also the Knight of Wands in reverse. They could have lost their mojo a little bit. You may have also been dealing with a fire sign here. There's a couple, well, there's another fire sign thing coming up here. So, yeah, not so much. They're not handling it well, even if they're trying to portray that they're handling it well. They have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, so goodbye to that happiness. This may have been a long-term relationship. This may have been a relationship that had the potential for long-term. That is a longevity sort of card. But in the reverse, it's all gone. Along with that Hermit, that indicates some withdrawal and some soul searching. So this person may need to, figure out some stuff. Things didn't end the way that they thought it would end. And the Lovers in reverse, again, not seeing eye to eye with your partner, not being into your relationship ending. Then the Queen of Wands in reverse, and that might be losing their mojo. You know what I mean? Like just not feeling right. The Queen is very confident and she carries herself well. She enjoys socializing. She enjoys flirting. When it's in the reverse position, that can mean feeling out of sorts, like you're just not having that confidence anymore. Can also indicate an illicit relationship as well. So keep that in mind. So what's your advice? With the Four of Cups, you're going to receive an offer from this person again. They're going to try to reach out to you, but I have a feeling you're going to be like, whatever, with the Four of Cups. See the way he's sitting there cross-legged with his arms crossed. He's not interested. No thanks. And the King of Wands, definitely a Leo card. Also, getting that mojo back of yours too. You may be feeling out of sorts as well. And this is finding that confidence, that fire within, being your confident Leo self. So that's a good thing. It's letting yourself feel that passion again for something. Doesn't have to be for another person, just for something. Something to get you out of bed in the morning. We have the Two of Wands as the outcome, along with the Page of Pentacles. So this is slow and steady progress towards new goals and new endeavors. The Two of Wands, and there's like a crap load of fire in this reading. This is planning for the future. What do you want to do? The sky's the limit. Things are not turning out the way you thought they would, so it's time for a new plan. So at the Two of Wands, you're making some new plans for yourself. You're figuring out what you want. And then the Page of Pentacles is moving forward. Doing all the things that you need to do in order to make some changes, but it's going to be slower than maybe you would like it to be. But it's still steady progress, which is good in my book. So thank you very much for watching. I do free readings every week, so please come back next week. This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot. Please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below if this resonated. And, well, I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.